righty. Chat, thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for the follow that just came through. Do appreciate that as well. Y'all, let's get back to it. Hello. All right. So chat, we're going to be trying this again. We tried this the other day. We're going to try it again. We're going to step it up a little bit to a little bit bigger machine. Because why not? But we're going to try this, chat. Just saying. Should we put duels on this one? We can't. Sad. Very, very sad. We are going to be leasing as well because I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Bucket wise, we could probably use that same bucket, right? Holds 4. We have a 5. We're going for the 5er. All right. All right. So we're going to go try this chat and see if we can get this to work today. Forgot about the backup growler on these. You're trying to learn this game? Well, if you have any specific questions, feel free to ask away. We're an open book here at Puma Plow, and if I don't know the answer, somebody in chat does. We have a very knowledgeable chat base that plays this game a lot, so feel free to ask away. You betcha. So we're taking this to the biogas plant. We're going to see if we can get this to work. I was pretty well on the right track the other day with it, but I think there's like one little thing I was missing. So we're going to see if we can get this to work today. If I can't, then it could just be a space issue up here because there's really not a lot of extra room up here, so that could be the issue. Honestly, if that is the issue, I kind of want to put a bunker over by our cows and just have nothing around it to give the thing a ton of space. No stupid questions, only dumb answers. Wait a minute, are you saying my answers are dumb? No, there's no stupid questions, only stupid people. Or no dumb questions, only dumb people. Yeah. My answers are brilliant. What are you talking about? I try my best. All right, Jeff. I try my best. All right. Let's go. How's your plate coming on over there, Trent? Must be good, chat. Right. So for the
finishing this ice.
Okay. For the record, right before I walked out of my house, my dad he came home and he goes, I was getting ready to like halfway out the door and he just goes, pancakes tonight? I was like, yeah, of course, absolutely. Let's go. You guys already know. Straight, you heat your pizza up or you just eating it cold?
The breakfast pizza?
Whatever you got.
Breakfast pizza, I'll eat warm or cold.
What are you eating the pizza that you have now?
Breakfast pizza.
Are you eating it warmed up or cold?
I just said cold.
Okay. All right. I get something in my eye, chat. Sometimes the explanations, well, fair play. What?
I said, but for the chicken bacon ranch, like I have to eat that warm.
I can see that, yeah. Like pepperoni pizza, I'll eat cold. That's about it.
Batter sausage.
Yeah.
If it's plain, well, plain by just pepperoni or sausage.
Yeah. Yeah, breakfast pizza, I don't think I could eat that cold.
I can only eat it cold if it's the gravy.
Oh, gotcha. Cold gravy.
it's a little bit better warmed up.
Yeah. And I remember I went to a birthday party sleepover one time when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old. And the kid whose birthday it was, his folks got this, I don't even know where it was from, but it was this huge pizza. I mean, this thing was like barely fit in the door. It was massive, massive, massive. And it was, I think they got like all pepperoni or half pep, half cheese or something. I don't remember. But the next morning, like all of us kids raided the fridge and everybody had cold pizza for breakfast. It was hilarious. So, yeah. Oh, no, left. Did you hit a deer?
Just a little.
Something in my eye. It's driving me crazy, chat. Sorry. That's unfortunate, left. I'm sorry to hear that happen. All right, so chat, here's what I think part of what I was missing the other day is I want to go ahead and set the backup spots. I think I want to have my trailer set already. I want to have that like pre-done before I do the course play part. Does that make sense to anybody? Hopefully that makes sense. And I think we're going to put that right there. And we're going to drive away, right? Yeah. I think that's how this works. This is usually Squirrely Dan's department for the backup courses. I usually just leave it to him.
Yes, it should be.
Because he does... what, just leave it to Dan? Or yes,
No,
that should be how it works.
That should be how it works.
Okay, but I also need this route to come straight here so that things are fairly straight as it's, right? I think. Hopefully. So if I run this to here and then I connect it to that, does that work? That? I think that'll work. I think. Not 100% on that one.
Oh, sweet, that comes Monday.
And there's like a lot of auto drive here too. That's all I know. All right. So in theory, chat, if we say we want to pick up there, drop off there, and then we grab this little tipper, we got to connect it on that end still, but hopefully we got this working here. Like I said, typically I don't do the backup spots, but I'm willing to mess with it today, you know? Hit a deer. Gotcha, left. Gotcha. It's unfortunate for the deer, I guess, probably. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to see if I can get if this works here, chat. This guy. What's it called here? Let's see. This guy down here out of the way. No rats. So when you're setting up a backup course, you should do it with no trailer. Like, you don't need a trailer, is what I've always been told. So it should keep the back of the trailer fairly close. That's probably a bit of an aggressive backup spot that I just did, but I believe when Dan sets all the backup spots up that he uses, he does it with just a tractor or a semi-truck or whatever. And then sets it to go after that. So the way that's working when it backs up, I believe it's working off the back of the trailer, I think. Don't quote me on that 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And we don't have to be exactly on that line that I made. If it's close enough and it works, that's all I care about. I'm not going for perfection. I'm going for function. So that's all I'm trying to do right now. Just make this functional. But I'm pretty sure Dan's told me, yeah, when you actually go to set up the course, do it without a trailer. And then bring in your trailer after. Honestly, right now, I feel like it's just a space issue. Like, I should go way farther out and then have it back in. It would probably do a lot better job. Which we can move this a little bit. And in fact, I think I will move it some. Yeah, I think I will move it up ahead. So then it has a better shot of actually making it where I want it to go. That's not bad, though. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I think we're just going to move that a little bit. And then we're going to shoot this out a little bit here, too. And hope that will help it work better. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. We're trial and erroring today, chat. And then Dan will come in here and tell me I did it wrong. Trailer helps you make the route. I gotcha. I gotcha. That's looking a lot better this time. That's looking pretty solid, actually. That's not bad. That's really, really not bad. You can probably manipulate this a hair just to make it maybe a little bit straighter. That's not bad. For me not being the backup course guy, you know? I'm alright with that. To be perfectly honest. Alright with that. So ideally we could use that for both sides. Ideally. There's just not enough room up here, honestly. It's, I think, the biggest problem that we have. I could still move that point farther forward, too. Which would probably be a good thing. And actually, I could probably move it to the left a little bit or to the south. Maybe just a hair as well. So if nothing else, I made a backup spot that actually works. And I'm okay with that. It's not perfectly square to the world, but who cares? All right. So on this guy, we're going to be using course play. And I want to make the bucket a little bit wider because I don't want it to get stuck on a wall or anything. So we're going to put that to 5 instead of 3. I think that'll be okay. So this is going to be... No, hang on here. This needs to be pointing directly at your bunker. Okay, and then this one, it needs to be in there like that. And then this one needs to be like that. Nope, a little farther to the left. Like that. And of course, immediately it's like, nah, dog, I can't do that. Of course. Alright, let's try it here. We going for a survey? What are we doing here, bud? So if y'all recall the other day, we kind of got it to work, but like kind of didn't. Oh, he really gets aggressive about putting his bucket down too. Well, I mean, he got it full. He got a bucket full. The heck? Is that Larry the Cable Guy? Alright, come on, buddy. Make it happen. This part worked fine the other day, so he's on that he's on that one right there, isn't he? The tip. Yeah, Jeff, I need to. The problem is I can't right now without wasting a bunch of silage. You've never seen a front loader do a somersault? You think you almost did? Yeah, maybe a little. See, he gets real aggressive about putting his bucket down. Like Jeff's saying, we need to bump this up just a hair, or is there a setting that there probably is a setting, right? Sets. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. I'll be honest, I should. Yeah. All right, so we know what we need to do here, chat. We know that we need to move this. That's all. Which we talked about doing this the other day, but I already had this all in here, so kind of couldn't there then either. But we could always just waste a little silage too. It's not the end of the world, you know. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Might just come along here with the snowblower real quick and clean this up. Shovel height offset? It could be, yeah. I'm not familiar with that, but shovel height offset. Oh, hello. Hello, he just started doing stuff. Okay, so it totally is the shovel height offset. Okay, hang on here. So what do we need to put that at? Like, see, part of it is though too, he's also kind of curling out. We're gonna try that at 0.5 of a meter. See what happens there. I think long term we do need to bump this up because it's annoying for the snowcat too. So Jeff is correct. We do need to spend some money here and just bump that up a hair. And honestly, I think this corner over here is already done. So if I just grab the level tool, I think we're onto it, boys. I think we're onto it. So the only problem with this is it is going to take 14 years to unload this. But if I don't have to do it, y'all know I'm here for the automation, so. Now, maybe if you had like a bucket that held, you know, 100,000 liters, but then again, our trailer doesn't hold 100,000 liters, so it's okay. So we're 75% full right now. Not bad. Not too bad. Now, the only thing I don't know is that loader going to get in the way of the auto drive? I might have to move up the 1 point a little bit. Maybe need to bump that up a little more. I'm not expecting this to be perfect either, by the way. I really, I'm not. If you use different buckets, same thing. As far as what, catching the lip, I would assume anything's going to catch the lip. Yeah. But you can adjust that, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Now, I don't actually know, like, does the big one have a bigger bucket? It's the same buckets, right? Like 10,000. Okay, that would help. Okay, the 10,000 liter bucket would help, but that's okay. All right, so our auto drive guy is going. All right, auto drive is on the move. Sweet. I'm here for it. Adjust his reverse speed to 5. On the loader, Jeff? I don't even know what it's set to now. I'm sure I could change it, yeah. Like, make him go faster to get the job done? Is that what you're getting at? I mean, either way, this is going to take... it's going to take forever, you know? Like, no matter how you slice this, this is going to take forever. And actually, he's right in the way of the auto drive right now, too. So that's kind of odd. And he's saying he's blocked by an object. The object is the bunker. So I still go back to a space issue. I think there's enough room here to really do this right. Why he's even where he is, though, that's the other confusing part. Not sure about that. That could be a thing because he's got 24 liters in his bucket again. Let's see if he realizes auto drive's gonna... He's probably not gonna realize auto drive's here. But you never know. Auto drive's not gonna realize that he's here. Oh, by golly, George. Oh, they're trying to figure it out. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Now I can move the JCB like over a bunch if I wanted to, which I guess I might have to. Like that object. Yeah, I might have to move the JCB over. Like a lot. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, we're just gonna start over with this really fast because I'm trying desperately to not do that. I'm trying desperately to not break all the auto drive that's here because actually it fills the bunkers fairly well. Like, there's not a lot of manual work that needs to be done when it comes to filling the bunkers, so I don't really want to break any of that, you know? So I'm trying to be careful here. So what if we drive forward from here? Oh, not that. Wrong button. What if we drive forward from here? And then kind of angle down here. Get kind of straightened up and then... Just hoping to get one more dot. And then back up. Golly, this is a nightmare. I don't even know what dot I was looking at here. There's so many. Oh, man. Talk about a dot nightmare, chat. All right, hang on. We got to figure out where's the end of this backup course now. This is where the scroll wheel comes into play with deleting the backup courses or the deleting courses. I think it's that one right there. Yeah. It is that one right there. Okay. This is awful. Did not mean to push my tilde key. All right. One course. All right. Let's see if we can get that to work. Oh, man. Just got here. That looks toxic. No, this is great. What are you talking about? There is nothing wrong here. Oh, man. Not a single thing wrong here. All right. Everything is, in fact, awesome. All right. Ryan, what's up, bro? That's not Ryan. Dang it. I'm even calling you the wrong real name. I don't even know your real name. CBM, what's up? Not CMB 1111. God. The streak continues with that. Oh, man. I got too many dots in my brain, you know? You're very intrigued. You're not the only one. I'm intrigued if I can get this to work. See, part of the problem is here, too, and I could move that over, but I gotta leave room. On this one here, I gotta leave enough room to where that's gonna work. That should work right there. And then every time
just now done.
Who dat?
Brian Brown.
Oh, did they finally get done?
About half an hour ago.
Oh, wow. That's great. Didn't quite make their Thanksgiving deadline this year, but
they finally got their double crops done, and I guess today was the last day of double crops.
Nice.
And of 2025 harvest.
Nice.
Yeah, they missed their deadline by a couple days.
Couple of days, yeah. Okay.
They come this Thursday. They missed by like 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's funny. This is rain on dots. You know, actually, if I really wanted to, chat, I could do that. And that would be, oh man, the gears are turning, chat. This is bad. I have an idea. Because we need to keep auto drive kind of out of this area. So what if I just make auto drive turn and pull up there and then back all the way up here? It would take even longer, but then there would be less of a risk of collision. Ooh, ideas, chat. They're bad. They're bad ideas, but you know. Yeah, this is your brain on dots. But I could totally do that. Then actually I could do the same thing over here for this side if I wanted to. And then that would free this whole area up for this loader. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Probably would work. And then we go get the loader that does 10,000 at a time instead of 5. And then we go find a modded bucket that does 100,000 at a time. Just saying. That's all right. Then we put a silo up here and he'll just dump it right in the silo. I think that could actually be a thing too, because there is an option for that. Just saying. Rats. Auto drive crashes your brain. I don't know what you're talking about. There's only a few dots. The dots. Couldn't I use my loading wagon? For which part, Big Merc? To like pick up or to like haul? Because yes, I could use it for both parts. 16 extra liters. All right, so here's the part I'm worried about. To have a bigger trailer? Yeah. Oh, I could. It's got really tall sides though, so but it should work because it uses the third function tip. So. Where you plant tree makes the other tree in the air. What? I don't know what you're on about. Okay, so that's actually fine. So he had a little bit extra in the bucket, and then he went back and he got more, but now he's parked out of the way of the auto drive, so I should not have to redo the backup over around the corner there. So this should, I knocked on wood. This should be functional now. That was my footstool, chat. Just went flying. This should all be functional. So Big Mert, we are using, you said something about course plate auto drive to unload bunker. We're doing it. Auto drive running tipper, course play running loader. And as long as this backs in here and this guy, you know, sees him and gets to work, I think we got it. So I think the other day, the only one I was missing was like the trigger. Was it the trigger point? I don't think I had that in the right spot. Plus we did also, you know, moving the trailer over, I think is a good thing. Gives them a little more room. It's not blocking this bunker at all. So I think that's part of it too. So now Buddy should, yep. Sweet. Now should we try to break it, chat, and try something else too? There's one more thing to this I want to try. Oh, man. Just saying. Heck yeah. All right, so the other step I want to try is to eliminate auto drive. Just use course play. Because if we look in here, go ahead and stop this guy. If we look in here, we can change that to, I don't know if this works. Yeah, no, you can't do your job. We're going to try it. I can always move that again. It's fine. You're planting trees. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? Yeah, that definitely sounds like an issue. Sports fan, that's weird. Thought the snow would be gone, but it's been foggy all day, Tomcat. Gotcha. Okay, so there's the problem with this. It can't... The darn fence. If the fence wasn't there, chat, I think we would be golden. Maybe the fuel tank, too. All right, hang on. Now, this would be the way... Oh, my... Could you imagine, chat? Could you imagine? This just... I feel like it's about to make a mess. How cool is that? Problem is there's too much crap in the way up here. Like, you know, a fence and a fuel barrel. Which I could move the fuel barrel, but the fence. That's cool. Now, can he actually get his way back to the bunker? Or is she just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I mean, we got it working with the tipper. I'm totally fine using the tipper, but I was just gonna see if we could get this to work. Which it doesn't look like he wants to work. I'm assuming he's trying to pathfind right now. Yeah, he can't figure it out. There's too much stuff here. All right, so if we go back in here and we put the unload back to that. About right there, about like that should work. Yep, I know you can't figure out your life. Well aware, buddy. All right. Get to work. Let's go. Now watch it not work, chat. Like I had it working and then I had to try something different. That's what I'm thinking, Big Mert. I think down at the cows, I want to try this. I'll be honest. I want to set up a couple bunkers down there and a dedicated bin because we have the space. Put the bin up behind. Possibility, Jeff. Yeah. Put this like this. That's actually not terrible. The only thing I don't like about that is when it's time to load up to like fill the bunkers, we'll have stuff running here and then stuff. Yeah. I think we're going to set something up down next time we have some money after we sell cheese again. We'll set something up down at the cows because then there won't be any fences or ramps or anything like that in the way, you know? That's what I think we'll do. But for now, we got this working and just going to let it run. Put it on the left fence. That wouldn't work very well for auto drive reasons. I wouldn't want to do that. No, we're good. We're going to let that run, guys. Yeah, that's just going to be doing its thing. All right, Trent is done planting that field. What are you up to now, Trent?
YouTube.
We're at a fast time of day then?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let me get everything going for the cows. Because we have to keep feed wagons moving for the cows. Actually, I don't have those tractors there. Keep this guy going too. Milk trailer. Technically keep this one going too. Okay. Get out of there. Alright, we'll start the whole parade up for the cows. We gotta get some tractors down there though, chat. By the way, when you tab to Dan's truck, you're just like, I can't stand stuff backed into a building. Just for the record, cannot stand it. I know that's a me problem. I'm aware. Can't stand it. All right, let's take this stuff down there. If we get 2 feed wagons, might run 3. Although our other wagon's up at the biogas now. We can run 2. 2 feed wagons is enough. We can pretty well fast time as fast as we want after that. As long as we don't sleep at the house. And then we will need to feed the sheep too. Fast time of day, we'll be able to plant or fertilize and herbicide. So that'll be our next job up, chat. For sure. Right. So we do want to put these, we're using the folder mode, but we're going to be picking up at one place and delivering to multiples. Obviously, we want to put that on pickup and deliver. There we go. It'll be set to TMR here in a minute, but right now, obviously, we're not, because we don't have a wagon on board, so you can't set that yet. Kind of crazy how that works. That's all right. And actually, I guess since we're cleaning up all the silage, we should probably plant corn for chopping, right? Probably should just keep that going. We don't want to run out. Never enough silage after all. Never enough. All right. So let's see. Where are we pulling TMR from? Okay, there's no TMR in the homestead, and we're only going to fast time a day. So we're not going to pull TMR from there. So we're going to pull TMR from over here, because I know there's TMR there. Actually, a fair bit, I believe. Change that to TMR. And we should be good to kick this guy off. Fill up TMR, top off the calves. Let's see. Yeah, we have 7 million TMR here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Just end the job there. Let's get this guy going here. That John Deere is going all the way to the dairy. Not the fastest operation, but it's fine. Electrical and water has its own workbench and rust. That's kind of cool. It's kind of neat, Tomcat. I like that. Is there a way to get a tractor and a wagon to follow while you chaff? Yes. So you know how you set up an auger wagon? Very similar to that, but there is a setting or two, really one, that you have to change in the forage harvester, and I can show you that in a second, Beckler. But you would use the unload combine setting in here in your auto drive on the tipper or truck or tractor or whatever you're using. Would be on the empty combine mode. And then I'll show you in the forage harvester. Hang on. I can show you the way. Something. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics clearly. All right, so if we go find our forage harvester, which is here. So in the forage harvester's auto drive, obviously you would set it at wherever the same point that the tipper is going to park, just like you're setting up a auger wagon. And then you got to go into the settings. All right. Require blueprint fragments. Interesting, Tom got. So you're going to go, this is on the forage harvester. You go into the auto drive settings, go down to the combine, and the fill level, you want to set that to 0. Okay. And then there's also, you can change where, like what side it goes on. Just leave it on auto is fine. But turn that down to 0 because the forage harvester doesn't have a capacity. So if this is set to anything but 0, they're not really going to realize that you're there. Although if you're driving it, you don't have to worry about this. I would still change it to 0, and then I would turn the call to on as well. I like that on for forage harvesting. Not so much combining, but forage harvesting. That's all you actually have to do. If you're driving it, you don't have to worry about that setting. But like if you hire or course play or something, the forage harvester, you definitely have to do that. So yeah. If you're gonna do beef cattle, does productivity actually matter? I mean, you want to keep them productive so they reproduce, because that's how you make money on beef cows, right? You make them reproduce and then you sell them, right? So I would assume so. Productivity would matter, at least a little bit. Yeah. All right. So chat, I think we are ready. Fuzzy meat cows. God, I hate when my meat cows are fuzzy. That's terrible. Beef, the health is more important. I assume the way to keep the health up is to feed them, though, right? I'm not a beef cow guy. In fact, the last time we had them, I think we lost money on them. So.
No, you gotta like sell them at the right time.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I'm pretty sure I lost money on them. Because we got them, and then, well, that person that wanted them quit playing Farmstead with us, so they got ignored. Just saying. Alright, we'll go ahead and feed the sheep, and then we'll crank time up here in just a second. Should be able to get after it right now. Alright, so the big thing for us to keep an eye on, because, well, let's be honest, they make us all our money, is the cows. We don't want them to run out of food. Sheep either, but definitely the cows. That's the biggest thing to keep an eye on during fast timing.
That'd be a good tractor.
So, versatile. For what? Like lime tree?
I mean, I know it is.
For what though?
Cows.
Cows. Oh. Yeah, that I don't know, Big Mert. Cow, interesting. What would we use it for at the cows, Trent?
Same thing we're using the 7810s for.
Oh, replace the John Deere with that? Actually, hold the phone. You have stop the timer. What's its stop speed? 31. All right, yep, we're buying it. It's gonna be our new milk tractor, because it'll have more speed going down the road.
That's kind of like why I chose that medium New Holland, not New Holland, with the JCB.
Yeah. Oh, we need the front loader attached just for the grill guard. It's gonna be a road running tractor. It might have a collision, you know. All right.
I may stop him.
If you want to change that over, yeah, feel free.
That's why it lags.
I just bought it.
No, whenever I run.
Oh, really? Gotcha. You like that tractor? I don't know that I've had that tractor yet. I've had the bigger Versatile. Love the bigger Versatile. It's great.
Yeah, the little Versatile is really nice for pretty much what it's designed for.
Yeah. I could see that. I'd say otherwise we don't really have a job for that thing, but for it's automatic.
You got that Versatile that's on sale is or Vaderstad that's on sale doesn't do row crop.
If it did no-till, we would have those. But it doesn't no-till, so junk. Junk, I tell you, junk. Okay, it's not really junk, Chad. It's just we need no-till for precision reasons. We have to have no-till. So, junk. Basically, yeah. But it's fine. Oh, we didn't plant anything. Man, we're really messing up. We needed to plant something up here, too.
Oh, now you really messed up because you went to November now.
Oh, we just missed a whole day, didn't we? I was not paying attention.
And you sell Buffalo.
In November?
Oh, usually sell that in October.
Well, I did sell in October. Yeah. Wait, what did you sell? John Deere?
Uh-huh.
Alright, that's fine. There's a mini fridge in Rust. Yeah, that seems logical. Why? Why not, I guess is the answer. Never mind. Why not? Kind of like, why is this conveyor belt always stopped? Why not?
Speaking of that, dude, you want to move that?
I'm down. I'm down to move it. Just need a truck.
And you can do the nuke option.
Do the what option?
The nuke.
Nuke option? What's that?
You know the nuke option. At the left alt, click on the dot, and you scroll.
Oh, over at the concrete factory?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey, look, a John Deere 78 tons on sale. I'll be damned. It's the one we just sold, Chet. All right, let's just get out of the rain here. And then we'll stop it. Actually, we should go grab hopefully there's a couple wood beams so we can take to the roller coaster so we can do its next step too.
Here you go.
You just did cheater speed, didn't you? There we go, even more cheater speed.
Rancher 243 just resubscribed for 10 months. Good heavening, ladies and gents.
Roger, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for the resub. How are you? All right, so can we play anything right now besides alfalfa or grass? Poppies. Oh my God, are poppies gonna save the day, chat? Let's just not worry about it. We'll plant soybeans or something. What's an issue?
Well, let's move that out of the way.
What are you breaking over there, Trent?
Where you've been parking the headers.
Oh, yeah. We need some real parking for those, don't we?
Like, you spawn, or when you put stuff in the pallet storage.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah, no, I know where you're going with this. Yep. They spawn right there, yeah. All right. Oh, there we go. This will be good because this will have more ground speed. Yeah, this is solid. W catch on sale. Except for he needs to be on full remote. Multiple points go into 1 point. There we go. All right. We need to go. Are you moving some pallets?
taking all the pallets that are out of the pallet storage.
Are you taking them around map, or what are you doing?
Yeah, taking them to the...
Okay. I'll get some sprayers going. We gotta fertilize herbicide. I think we have a herbicide, right? Yeah, we got a herbicide too. All right, let's go. Alright, this one's already set up for FERT, so we're just going to put this one out here, 7071, do with the alpha. And then we'll grab the other sprayer too. Don't clean the sawmill out though. Just haul out what we need to complete the next step. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hopefully. Everything has steer assist lights, chat. I don't know why it bothers me though. Because you're going to see course play lines too. Oh man, too many lines. Too many dots, too many lines. Too much of everything. Alright, come on, today. Today, Junior. Alright, liquid fertilizer. We're gonna fill there. No. No. There. God, that green's hard to look at, isn't it, chat? Green is so bright. And I'm a fan of green. All shades, you know, I'm locked in. But man, is that hard to look at? Saying. All right, let's go, little case. We got this. All right, so this is in our one wheat field that we planted. Where we're going. Yeah, we'll spray some weeds. I have to fertilize it later too, but yeah, gotta get the weeds. When we started this map, Big Mert, we didn't plow it, and it's been planted in grass, and it was a very weird. It was a very weird pattern. It kind of like meandered through 2 and 3, and then like it was all weird over here too. It was very strange. I don't know why it was like that, but we basically just forgot to plow field 1 before we planted grass, before we planted the trees. So it just kind of is what it is now. And actually looking back on this now, hindsight, of course, to be in 2020, we should have farmed field 1, or at least mowed the grass and fertilized it and stuff to get our precision score fixed on field 1 before planting the trees. But I mean, we're at a 97 overall, so I'm not like super grumpy about it, you know, but yeah, that doesn't help at all. That'll get better with when we farm that a little bit. All right, so Trent, what are you hauling? What do you got?
The stuff from the concrete factory.
Okay, so I need 3 beams here. 3 beams. Do we even have, how many beams do we have?
James_Arthur_Whitaker just resubscribed for 9 months. Howdy y'all.
James Arthur Whitaker, thanks for the re-sub for 9 months. I appreciate it. How's it going, man? Can you use the forage harvester on grass? Yes, you can use an all crop head. And you can mow grass. Okay, so we have a couple of beams. I need 3 beams at the playground.
But you're gonna need more than that anyway.
I understand that, but I'm trying to just take the few that we have and put them where they need to go so that I can get the next step going. You know what I mean? Like here at the roller coaster, we don't need any beams right now to make the next step happen. So I know we're going to need more total. Yes, a lot. Okay, so right now, whatever beams there are, I'm going to take to the playground. Because that's the only place that actually needs beams right for the next step. So that's what we're doing. James, I'm doing well. Big Bert over the, well, normally when I grow wheat for straw, somebody in chat will be like, "Ah, you're doing it wrong. Grow barley." So I've been growing barley. I don't know if that's right or not, but produces a fair bit. So I'm okay with it. I'm cool with it. Yeah. Alright, chat, we're on a mission to find some wood beams. We only have a few, so we'll go haul the few that we have.
I got him.
You got them? I'm on my way. Always have more with barley. There you go. So I've never actually run the science. Some people say oats. I would disagree with that. I don't think oat has much of a straw output. Personally, but again, I've never done the science, so I've never put them next to each other, you know. So I don't know. All right, you got the beams then? Take anything else here, or just beams?
I just took beams because that's what we talked about.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I was kind of doing one product at a time, not to confuse myself. Okay, so planks, there's plenty of planks here. Planks long, there's plenty of planks long here. And
We're most
prefab.
likely going to need planks long over planks.
Well, there's plenty of both at the, what's it called here? The grain mill. You've been doing oats. Oh, I didn't think about that big. That's interesting. So this is fine for the next stage, Trent. This needs nothing. So nothing to here. The beams need to go to the playground. And you're gonna pull in here and sell them, aren't you? That needs nothing. You got like the biggest smorgasbord. You even got wood chips home. He's got two of everything, Chad. It's like Noah's Ark on a semi trailer. You got okay. So there's roof here. Oh, hold on, we'll go from the top down. Beams are good. Planks are good. Planks longs are good. Concrete is good. And the roof stuff is good. So actually the roller coaster doesn't need anything either, by the way. Roller coaster is in great shape. So the only thing we actually need for any of the buildables right now are the beams at the playground. That's it. So that's good. You can
All
give
that we
yourself...
know of.
What?
I said that we know of.
What do you mean? That we know of.
Oh, you could still bring all
Oh,
the
we
wood
can...
stuff to it.
Yes, we can bring other stuff, but like, especially the sawmill stuff, we don't have right now. So we'll just sit tight on that. You know? We're trying to ball on a budget here. We don't have an unlimited supply, unfortunately. Hey, why is Buddy turning around midfield here? Hold on, what are you? What are you doing, buddy? Does he not see this as one field? He does. Why are there weeds on the whole thing? Is that what's going on here? Alright, gonna switch this guy to course play, I believe.
I mean, you did just take a plow to the middle of the field.
I did, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Come on. Alright, we'll just use course play. Could do it myself, but I have trouble doing weed spraying. I mean, you can use the GPS lines to help, but it's fine. We'll just, of course, play that guy. Tomcat, yeah, you can, through the menu in Rust, yeah, you can give yourself anything you want. Yeah. Is it normal for a breeding barn for cows to not have slurry? I have no idea, Big Merc. Not a clue. Let's go refill this ourselves, chat. Job done faster. Rats. Oh, we gotta move that too. When you get done with your pallets, you want to go to the cows and pick up the conveyor belts. And we'll move them over here to the, I guess technically is that the dredge output? One diesel fuel. One herbicide. Hit the start button, not the back button. Might be a novel idea, chat. Just saying. Alright. Let's go get this back out to the field. And then we're gonna delete some auto drive. I'll use the nuke option. So chat, we have a real dilemma here. When Squirrely Dan shows up, because he usually will pop in to say hi to us before he disappears again for a little bit, right? Do we tell Squirrely Dan about the nuclear option in auto drive? That is the real question of the day. God.
Oh, hi.
Oh, that was that was almost really bad for this tractor. I'm glad I tabbed to that. That was just in time. I was just randomly tabbing too.
Well, I was looking at my left screen.
Why is this guy
where
on?
you're on, so it's. I look back and.
Where was this guy even at? It's over there. Okay, let's just drive him over there. Oh, man. That would have been great if that thing ended up in the drink. I mean, at least it's empty, so it would not have really been a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it really wouldn't have mattered if it was full.
When you reset it, you lose it, right?
Why would you reset it?
I guess we wouldn't have to reset the tank. We could reset the tractor, though. Yeah, fair play. Just pick it up. I forget we can, pick up stuff. Alright, this is where this guy needs to be. Alright, do your job, buddy. Get after it. So I was tabbing to find something to drive down there. And, this will work. It's in the homestead. Drive this down there real quick. You're going to pick up the belts?
We only need one.
Really?
Yep.
You don't need the pickup belt?
Nope.
Huh. Where you know? Interesting. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this. We're going to delete some auto drive down here. Really, this isn't even used anymore, any of this down here. And if we're not going to be hauling stones in here,
looking at auto drive.
Oh, are you holding the nuclear option? So, because we're going to have a conveyor belt sitting here, that's cheaty. I didn't know that worked like that. But because we're going to have a conveyor belt sitting here, we really just don't need auto drive here. We don't use this lime station.
Oh,
To be
man.
honest, use that anymore. But yeah, we're not going to use the lime station. We're not going to use any of this stuff. Boy, that lag's hard when you do that, by the way.
Oh, I could tell.
And we're not going to pick up anything here at the concrete plant with auto drive either.
Huh. So it looks like the pilot disappears kind of too.
Yeah, I noticed that. So we're just going to get rid of all this chat. Just clean it up. And honestly, I don't even know why this road was even, well, underneath the bridge here and stuff. I don't know why this was even here. Because it's just down here to this, like, buildable and a really small road where stuff gets stuck. Just,
We'll be able to sell that darn shed.
yeah. So we'll leave this path in. I don't know where this goes. I've never. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine though. I assume at some point we're going to have to expand our homestead out into this field, by the way, or we go move a bunch of stuff somewhere else.
It's 823.
Even this road here we don't use. Just get rid of it. I am not opposed to deleting auto drive. If it's a path we're never going to use, stuff gets stuck on it, why have it? Hang on, chat, let's do it. The nuclear option. The leg switch. Hang there. All right, so now we have this conveyor belt, which I didn't realize that thing can pick up off the ground. I never knew that was a thing. It's like it totally shouldn't. That's
And really before buying this,
yeah, kind of weird.
for some reason mine costs money.
Jeff, it could be. I've also never clicked on a point and then held Alt and then scrolled. But it could be with the update, yes. Good chance of it, to be honest. So now we have an infinite supply of stones for our thing, and it's right here. You do have to buy this just for everybody. You do have to spend $2,400 on this, like what we do. So what this is gonna allow us to do is to come down here and we can get rid of that one, our debris crusher thing. And then we'll just simply do this to clean those up. And then we can do this to get rid of that, because apparently we don't need that anymore. So there you go. But we just don't want auto drive coming down here and wrecking that conveyor belts. You betcha. Honestly, the circle thing's great, but golly, that just, you better know what you're doing. Before you click, you better be sure what you're doing. That's all I got to say about that. You better be real sure what you're doing before you hit that button. Because you could wreck. You could wreck so many things. That's what I'm thinking, Kimmy. Yeah, I don't think he needs to know about it.
I cannot find that in our vehicle list.
What's that?
The pickup conveyor.
I got rid of it.
Oh, you already did it.
I just clicked on it on the map, sold it.
Oh, you did it that way.
Yes, sir.
I went in through the shop option.
Oh, I got you, yeah. I'm still going to have to do cleanup up here, chat, but I don't think I'll have to do a lot. It's pretty good. All right, so we're just waiting on those fields. And you said something about... Okay, are we going to sell in January too, or just wait for next October? I don't really care. As long as we have over 8,000, I don't really care.
I mean, the thing holds 5 million, and we're only at the best number
Too
in the
fast
game,
timing
which
for.
is 69,000.
Too fast timing for.
You were probably thinking fast time anyway.
Once we get our fields done, yeah. I gotta fertilize. I don't have to fertilize that now though. 97, and actually no, we need to get that done. So be done with this one in a minute. Move up there. All right. But yeah, that's probably from that update, because you know it had been forever since they'd updated this. What was it, like April or something last time they updated auto drive? Before like the other day?
Yeah, it was shortly after a game release or something.
Yeah, it stayed on that one version forever. Which, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Just saying. And that's alright. It's all good. 7810 though. We have like what? Don't we have 3 of those still?
What?
2. We have 2 7810s still. Okay. Honestly, they're perfect little tractors over there at the cow farm. Although the little versatile should be good too, and it has more road speed. So the other 2 don't leave the cow farm area, I don't think.
Oh, just kind of thought about that on my single player.
What's that?
Well, instead of 7810s, for some reason I was thinking like I currently have like that New Holland TE8.
Okay.
Like the older one.
Yeah.
And the medium JCV just kind of dawned on me that I'm using both tractors of the Highland DLC.
Oh, I got you. Big Bird says you can do the circle and you haven't updated. You're not on 3008. That's kind of crazy. I have a feeling there's actually a lot of features like that. Just I don't know about for auto drive. There's all kinds of stuff I don't know. All kinds of good stuff like that, probably.
That's I'm gonna have to try that out later.
What's that?
Forest River, the 4X out of I think it's North Dakota.
Okay.
Has a RCR kind of applied to it.
I gotcha.
Like you can do your normal headwinds.
Yeah.
And like you know how like you like to lay your planter in the ground.
I sure do. Yep.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, like it has row shutoffs?
Yeah, you gotta have like a separate mod, but you do your headwind first.
Yeah.
And then do your ups and downs.
Love a good row shutoff.
And you don't have any you have row shutoffs.
That's pretty cool. Why is that not a standard thing?
Because of console.
Fair play. There's
I mean, they might get it in like 2 more games.
Steam machine version, you know?
Because they, let's see, we had seasons in 19.
Something like that.
And this is game number 3 with seasons, but now we got it built in.
Yeah.
So they might get it in like by 2030.
Hey, I remember when logging first like came out for 13 as a mod. I remember those days. I never used it because I never played 13 really on PC until like way later. But I remember watching people on YouTube like, this is crazy. Cut a tree down.
Yeah, we didn't get to what, 17?
I think 15. Yeah. If you draw
Yeah,
a
15.
course, that would be actually Big Mer. Yeah, that could be handy for that. That could be really handy for that, actually. The old whoopsie course, yeah. That could be nice for that. Let's see that one.
Yeah. Are you ready for that 50-mile-an-hour wind plus gust or whatever tonight and tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. As long as it's not right now. I just turned the inflatables on. Not Big Santa. He's under the cargo net. That's where he will stay for at least today and tomorrow, if not longer.
I mean, you're gonna go to the farm, I imagine, tomorrow.
Probably.
Don't get blown away.
You cut more than 3 trees, it would get super leggy. Yeah. Yep. Actually, day 1 of the very first open like server that we did, or multiplayer with other people even, back in the day, Farm Sim 15, Westbridge Hills. And the very first day we ended up cutting down a bunch of trees and stuff. We had a whole bunch of people on, and it's like, all right, go. We needed something to do because we only had so much farming equipment. So we just went and like worked on trees, cut some trees down. It was funny. That was the infamous $5 Ursus. We ended up buying more of those darn $5 Ursus tractors. It was crazy. We had so many of them things. It was wild. That's all right. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not too bad here weather-wise tomorrow. I would really like to take my snowblower with us to the farm. And, like the one tire's kind of low. I want to check out the fuel lines because they're like 20 years old.
Those probably wouldn't be bad to replace.
Yeah, and we've got fuel line there. Or we can always call it first time at work and say, hey, we need some stuff. And then, like, I'd like to change the oil because I don't know how long the oil's been in it. It looks good, but, you know, maybe it's been in there for 5 years. I don't know. I'd like to do some of that kind of stuff tomorrow, if possible, and then bring it back home. I don't want to leave it down there. Obviously, it's 'tis the season. Need to have it here at the house, so that's what I'd like to do tomorrow. I haven't talked to Pops about it yet. That's what my plan would be for tomorrow. Although if it's super nasty windy, we may not do that. Because to like open the big door on the shed to even get the thing in the shed would be a nightmare. So yeah. We could take it to where first time work on it there, I guess. I don't know if they would let us do that or not. Probably not. They don't have much of a shop there, so. That's all right. I mean, I could probably run the thing the way it is, but especially the oil. The oil scares me. So. Because Tony's buddy, when we were there, we said something about the lawnmower, and he goes, yeah, Grandpa used it until he quit cutting grass like 5 years ago. So I'm like, okay, if the lawnmower hasn't really been run much in 5 years, has the snowblower been run much in 5 years? So probably should just replace the oil for the like 4 cents. It's more than 4 cents. But for the couple bucks it costs to replace the oil, it's not a big deal. So we'll hopefully do that tomorrow. Or at least get the thing out of my garage and look at it. And then if we need stuff, we can, you know, maybe we have to order something, get that acquired. through first time at work. So this is a huge field now, by the way. Got some monsters, y'all. So is it time to buy another big grain tractor and another big grain cart? Oh, man. Which way is that guy working, chat? That guy is working to the south. Actually, Trent, you want to grab him? He's got one more little smidge pass to do, and then he should be done. The other sprayer. The case, that is. But yeah. I think he'll be done after one more, maybe. That's all right. It's funny, you can see exactly where I plowed in the nitrogen map. See exactly where I plowed. Even over here where, like, this was a field before. But you can still see it quite well. So that's kind of funny. I think I'm gonna need more fertilizer at some point, but that's all right. No big deal. All right, sweet. Buddy is always not getting them all. He's leaving a skipper, Kimmy. Can't have anything nice, chat. I tell you what. Cannot have it. This is going to be real off this field. That's all I know. It's a big old field. Leaving skippers. Although, in fairness, he's not done on his course, so he will be back. So he will get it all. Just, you know. Gonna take him a minute, that's all. That's okay. So once we get this done, we'll fast time again. I guess we can look at our price of our buffalo mozzarella. If we want to sell again, we can. Don't have to. Because, again, the dairy holds so much. There's really no rush to empty the dairy, honestly. No rush at all. And then we'll proceed with time after that and get to don't worry though, he went back and got it. He's fine. Not a single skipper in sight. Well, there might be one up there. In corners, you know, kind of awkward. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we'll go with time, and then I kind of think maybe this time well, I don't know. We have options, chat. Since we only have really 2 fields that are planted. We have options. We either go like 95, 94 in like corn, or 68, 69 in corn, or both of them in corn, all 3 of them in corn. I don't know. We will need to chaff corn at some point. Kurt? Jacob, what's going on? We will need to chaff some stuff eventually. And I don't know about anybody else, but when it's time to chaff, I like to chaff a lot, and then we don't have to do it like every year, so. Oh, Trent's finding collectibles.